After a long week of extended maintenance work to the outer part of our home, we were finally able to take our wheels and hit the dirt. Join us on our adventure to find out if our smart car is roadworthy enough to tow our home and carry all our supplies while maintaining a degree of safety up these steep mountains. Our home needed a lot of work done before we could actually take her on the road. We did not trust the staples that were used to fasten the walls to the frame. So we decided to reinforce the body by adding some screws to the side panels and roof. The walls were all steady and strong. We ended up using our leftover RV roof sealant to seal the teardrop from head to toe. We didn't plan our home being millennial white, but hey, we already had the paint, so why not? Hashtag recycle. Hey, at least we know our home is going to be leak free.
What? Just looking at my house.
Meanwhile, Manny was finishing up. I knew that I wanted our camper to stand out. But since we were on a budget and decals could get quite expensive, I went ahead and decided to make my own stencils. The decal behind our smart car was a perfect letter size to fit on either side of our camper. After tracing them, I had myself the perfect stencils that I could cut out. What I'm trying to do is try to find a good magazine page that is pretty thick enough that I could cut off the traces. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Usually is the perfume kind, you know, where the perfume sample comes in. Just take that little part off and you got a stable, hard magazine. So let's get to it. While I was quite good at tracing and cutting, I sucked at painting. Manny had to step in and put his artistic skills to work. Looking all nice and ready, we noticed that the white paint we had used was not finished and was collecting tons of dirt. So we decided to buy some clear primer to help it stay white and clean. After a quick wash, we were ready to hit the road. I am so freaking nervous right now. I feel like everybody's gonna totally laugh at us. Here's the end product.
Well, we made it up to the mountains.
Yay!
We're all here. We have our Bud Light Ritas. A little recap. When we hit these steep mountains without the trailer, we got about 51 miles to the gallon on an average with all our gear inside and all our weight. With the camper, we're getting 37 miles to the gallon. without manually downshifting, going up these mountains without the camper, we would do about 50 to 55 on the steep mountains, and this ends up doing 45 to 50 on the steep mountains. So it's about a 10-mile difference without, manually shifting down to a lower gear. When we got almost to the top, we were coming around a couple turns, really tight turns, and we had a truck and a couple of cars behind us, and we didn't want to be going, 5 underneath the speed limit. So I went ahead and manually downshifted, and we were able to make it at 50 miles an hour up the mountain at the speed limit for the last, 10% of the drive that was left on the mountain.
Cheers to our second trip.
Babe, you finished it again?
You did.
Come on, guys. Follow me to the bar. I'm gonna make you start coming in. Okay, so what will you take? Only one type of liquor here.
I'll take a limerita on the watermelon.
Ooh, I'm gonna dice up this watermelon and throw it in there, but I'm too lazy, so I'm just gonna do this and be like, here man, here's your watermelon margarita. We held the watermelon for you.
How long can you hold it?
I think long enough to sit.
Does that feel comfortable?
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I feel like your shit's gonna touch.
I know, I'll have to get higher. It's either on the ground or too high. I'm gonna get it in my shoes.
I know, splash.
Hey.
Hi.
What is that? What is
That
that?
is Mr. Buddy. We can't have fires right now, I
What
think.
is that? Internet. Internet.
Okay, you guys, listen to this. I could live in an 8-foot home, drive a smart car for 2, convertible of course, as long as I have internet. I'm okay being out here and sleeping in that, having to squat and poop, and having my heater right here. But as long as I have internet, I could do whatever.
Thank you, Verizon Jetpack.
Yeah.
Prepaid unlimited.
Yeah, it's what, $70
A month
a
and
month, and we get
unlimited internet,
We're
no
in the middle of
throttling.
nowhere right now, and we get service. So
This is how we sleep.
we sleep sitting down. It's more effective. We also poop once a week. Just kidding. This is our couch if we wanted it to be, which turns into a bed.
So, how did you sleep?
The bed's a little stiff. Home is right there.
Yeah, the only thing is it's a secondhand stove and it's missing the O-ring from the little metal thing that goes to the tank, so can't really use it. So I guess I'm gonna have to heat up some tortillas with the Mr. Buddy.
Is it working?
It burns the crap out of my fingers, so yeah.
And we had beans. We have potatoes we're gonna cook.
Yeah.
So it's raw, I guess, today. Hopefully that keeps us
It's not
good.
raw with this. Tortillas aren't raw.
had to get out of the car to come take a picture. There's this cool tree with a bunch of vultures, I want to say. I'm not really sure, but it looks pretty cool. I don't want to go closer.
Hey, Barbie, want to go for a ride?
Now you know, it is possible to pull our home with a smart car. Make sure to subscribe to find out how comfortable it is to actually live in an 8-foot home with 2 people.